Good morning, afternoon, evening, etc. Whenever it is for you, everybody, and welcome back. You remember me? You remember me? It's Tim. It's Zapperzen. It's Monster Train. Hey, I passed my test. Everyone enjoys. So for the people that have been keeping up, maybe all three of you and some of my friends, that's cool, by the way. I was gone for the last 2 weeks because I was preparing for a work-related test, which I did get a B on, a solid B, no plus, no minus, middle of the pack, and now I can play games again and not have to worry about, you know, being in pseudo school again while also working a very hellacious job at the current moment. Yeah, I'm back. Let's game. As always, videos are for kids. I say words, like a lot of bad words. You know, I was gonna start off with like, you know, what up, it's your boy, Spinny Skeenness, and then it's like, no, that's too much for the youngin. So if you're under the age of too young and you don't know what that means, or you don't know what that means, I should say, look away. Otherwise, watch till your heart's content. Other Z words. Covenant rank 13. Add a copy of the primary clan starter card to your starting deck. I think I won my last run, right? I must have. Mutators? I also know about this. It just sucks. I've been gone for like literally half a month. Like I have not played any like consistent games the last 2 weeks. Which I know is just a first world problem in a nutshell, but like, you know, it's your source of entertainment, hey. So I don't know what's changed, although I think this has been here for a minute. But who knows, maybe they like buffed freaking the Awoken and they're actually good now. I don't know. Let's take a look and see and figure out what we want to do today. I'm feeling a Hellhorn. I'm feeling a Hellhorn combined with a Stygian. We got everything else unlocked as far as I remember. Yeah. So let's go for this. Hellhorn, Stygian. Rank 13 Covenant, you get a copy of your primary starter card, and you know what? Some flame motes, that's not bad to have early on. Some targeted damage to get some of those cubits or the extra spawn dually. You know exactly what I'm putting out here. Get it on. Also, be patient with me. We're probably going to crash and burn on like the first 2 floors and die to Daedalus maybe 3 times today. If that's the vid, that's the vid. We gotta get our feet wet again. Or warm them up, I guess, if we're thematically going with the game. Final boss, Seraph the Chaste. Chaste. It's chased. He's gonna buff and suck my debuffs, or suck my debuffs and then. Wait, no. He's gonna flip. You know, he's gonna make my guys worse and his guys better, and that's fine. We have a few ways around that. I don't remember if armor counts as a buff in this game. It's really gonna be learn as we sort of get there situation, but would be good to know if we were on like a later level ascension. Well, the helper. So we got like an armor thing going on here and some decent spell power. See if we can't get like some sort of a shield slam build going on. First relic. Grant 2 stacks of frostbite each time it is applied. Frostbite does not decay. Very, very potent. We have no means of applying that right now, but if we do get some, that's going to be quite good on bosses. Or when you play your 3rd card of the turn, draw 1. Engine potential is there. And we can get like an engine potential and like, you know, some armor ups. That'd be pretty dang cool. I think we're going to go for the Frostbite here, sort of pivot our deck towards that strategy. Frost and Shield Frost. It's like a tank strat or a tank spec in Wrath of the Lich King World of Warcraft, you know? Alright, Reaper or a Wrathful. Again, more armor, not a bad idea. I'm going to go with it. I see the stars aligning here. They want us to stack up some armor. They're giving us some conditions to do so. I'm gonna look to give Force on the mouse in this case. You say yes, thank you kindly. Now enemy units getting armor, that's a slightly different story. Do we have the means to deal with that? I'm gonna say we do. I want that extra unit draft, and by I do I mean I did not click it to turn it on, so I guess we just won't. It's fine or whatever. Alright, start us off. Prince. Then we'll get a train steward, a little bit of backup. We can squeeze in one of our boys for the extra 10 armor here. Hit him with the March of Shields. Keep him nice and healthy. Titan's Gratitude. And that's the first 4. Clear a Rooski. Here we go. We got our flame motes ready for this occasion. Roast them, toast them. Another Titan's Gratitude. We're clearing out most of this floor. That healer unit's going to come up here and get bopped, and we're still doing just fine. And that rage is stacking up as well, which is quite nice. Alright. Welder. Remove him. Welder, big brain play, 59 armor ready, and this guy's already showing up. He's done, he's dusted, he has no chance. Do not pass go, do not collect $200, etc. Just roast them. And, you know, despite me skipping the opening floor option there, which I think I could have done easily, some of the units may have squeezed by, but we could have just spell targeted them down. Our boy got strong enough on that, and that's a good sign for now. Send a unit, apply 8 rage. Not a bad idea, to be honest with you. He's already getting some rage on top of that. We can give him even more rage and just let him pop off. Vents, also very good for some AoE damage. I'm gonna go for the rage. We can amp up other units as well, have a secondary carry. And there it is. Deal 3 damage, apply 10 frostbite. So on the off chance we end up going for some of the more risky trials here, we can debuff the tanky unit and let them whittle themselves down. Barring they don't have a healer or some sort of, you know, rejuvenation. That'll be a nice little hold, you know, let them whittle themselves away till they get to the top floor, and then we deal with them. You can see the pieces sort of coming together here. I want to upgrade spells. We have negative units that we want to upgrade. You see me upgrading a train steward. Something has gone terribly wrong on this run. I mean, you could, but like, it's not that kind of run. So give me my spell cards. And by giving me my spell cards, I mean, hold off on that. Let's see what kind of unit we get over here. A Slay, apply 3 rage to all friendly units. That's a good in. Is he quick? No, he's just gonna slay. So this is something we would want to get buffed up for, like, quickness and give him some extra, you know, kapow. So whenever he strikes, gets a kill. You know, buff up the rage on other guys. And whenever this guy slays, he gets some armor, which is kind of secondary. We like to let him get some armor and then stack up the rage so he starts one-shotting dudes. But the pieces aligned there. Those two are like brothers. Okay, holdover is when you play this, you get it next turn. Would love to have that on March of Shields, to be honest with you. So go ahead, spice me up here. March of Shields, 0 cost. It's going to guarantee our boy starts getting some extra revenge procs before the armor starts getting chipped away. 20 magic power and consume. Targeted torch for that. It's pretty good. We got extra starting cards anyway, so this sort of thins out the deck and gets us a little bit of bang for our buck. And there's nothing else to do here. The Cliffs of the Fallen Souls have nothing left for us. Continue on. Oh, Jesus. I never really get in the habit of looking ahead on some of these floors, because in most cases, at least for me, or at this moment, doesn't really change too much of the game. Non-boss enemy units get +4 attack. Hear me out. This should be doable. Oh, no. Ooh. It's just an extra unit draft. I'm not in that much danger, am I? Like, I'm thinking. We're not like, there's no immediate threat. We can take care of nearly everything that comes our way. It's just when there's going to be like a bunch of these guys and they all have +4. Okay, you know what? Call me a coward, alright? Maybe it's like the, you know, the rust on the wheels here, but I don't want to just throw myself at it if I don't have to. So, start here. Go 1. You go 2. You gotta go 3, and then you gotta go 4. If these guys have +4 attack, my boy would be dusted, and that would be no good for anybody. Get the rage on. Definitely need him to get welded as well. It's a choice between money, letting... Wait, hang on. There's no choice. We can just 30 smack this. Yeah. Order of operations first. Pop you. And pop you. Let it ride. There it is. Keep him going with the March of Shields. Rage him out. Prep for this boss fight. And this should be easy peasy. He's already dead, actually, so there is no, like, concern of, is it going to be easy? It's already easy. Dust you. And then dust you. And look at that. I'm only taking 12 damage and this guy is done. Like, in 2 turns, nonetheless. That's really good. It's a very powerful combo I got right now. Pierce for some armor break. I love having one of those, and you guys already know that. We're gonna do a little differently this time, though. Fortify. Already cost 0. We can get some repeat rotations on that. We can even spell amp it up a little bit and get some really good armor stacking going on here. Second flash freeze, just to make use of this trinket. Maybe start fizzing out my my moats, since we don't really need them as much. Oh, baby. And a Hell Event. Hell Event or the Horde. Be honest with you, Hell Eventing the March of Shields seems like a pretty good idea right now. Unless there's a relic that, like, you know, doubles up my armor. But if you're given this sort of chance, you're not going to take the chance that, you know, 1 and 2 of the relics you get there are going to be exactly what you need versus you can get exactly what you need out of this. This unit would be nice as well, but you can't convince me otherwise right now. Hell Event it is. Double up on that March O Shields. 2 very potent spells and a Stygian Banner to bring in... Yeah. This would not be bad for an additional carry. To make it work with how we're sort of slotting up the first floor, however, we would not be able to place the Branded Warrior. And until we get 2 extra slots down there, we would not be able to get any of my imps out there unless we get them early on and then we just, you know, smite them down. So it's tough. It's tough. But this is a potential additional, you know, super carry that we can throw on top of what we already got. Or a secondary carry if we need to let some of the units slide through. Gonna grab them. Cavern. Don't be a Historian. It's the many, many eyes. Alright. Give me the 1 piece. Yeah, yo. Give me the 2 piece. Give me the standard 3 piece. They actually fruggled me this time. It's never been the 75%er, but I lost. 50% chance to apply silence when enemy units enter your train. It was worth it. That was quite worth it. They deemed me worthy because they robbed me blind. Thanks, Bank of America. Yes, you do qualify for a checking account. Give me all your money. By the way, here's some fees. Oh, very good. Daedalus, what are we doing? Double barrel. I hate you. Wish you wouldn't. Don't put it on the first floor. He did not put it on the first floor. I love this lad. 1, and then 2, and then 3, and a 4. We're gonna hang on to him for a moment. 5. There we go. Good incants. He's getting buffed up. 9 damage. Nothing to, you know, write home about, but it's good to start. And this guy's gonna get a plenty bit of armor here. Actually, he's only losing 5 HP. Need to get rid of you so we can squeeze in another one. Get a boost of armor. First things first. Incant. Losing most of my armor, but we're clearing the floor out. How are you dying? 22? They're all gonna hit him and he's gonna get amped up, so hold up. There's a lot of plays I want to go for here. Getting some frost damage on this guy would be nice as well. I think we're gonna go for that, actually. To start us off. Go for 1. Just soften him up a little bit here. Get some incants going. This is plenty good. Let it ride. And that frost damage ain't going away, so it's all good. Also, the palm's getting silenced is pretty clutch. Okay, one of them is getting away here, so I kind of wish I would have played a few more spells, but here we go. 0. And then 1. And then 2. 3, and then 4. 25, we can get some frost damage on them, and then I'll take care of it. Another silence. Poggy. I say it ironically, don't laugh. Armor up, silence, so they're not going to run away. Quite good. It'll be like 2 damage if he does get through. Yeah, let's see if we can't, let's see if we can't cheek this out a little bit here. I just saw like 3 of you guys run to the top floor. Excuse me, what happened to being silenced? Disable trigger abilities? Oh, so not the passives? I mean, it's not like I care or anything, but like, lame. That's a bit of damage that I don't want to take. Let's go about it this way. 1, 2, 3, and then you remember they get dazed. That is a condition that you have here, so they are going to get away regardless. It is a biff. That's a biff. Let's call it how it is. It's a biff. It ain't the end of the world. It's just a little bit of a scratch. Yeah, Daedalus is done and dusted. He's not even, like, doing anything to me here. So, march it up. March it up. Smite it. Ignite it. Death Defy it. He's gone. 4 solid turns. Daedalus is dusted. In the trash. Very good, me. Very good indeed. Impalate. It's good damage right now, actually. With some of the base things we have, that's 30 damage, and we can get a few more to make it a little more potent. Draw 3 spells. Enhance them with Consume and plus 20 magic power. Spooky. If we know we can guarantee get this out of the way for our March of Shields, that's excellent, and we can apply it to these, but that's a little bit of a harder tell, since every time we play our March of Shields, they're going on top of the deck, and if we have that card in hand... Wait, what am I saying? That's free. Or Transcend Imp. When played, repeat all summoned effects that have triggered in the battle so far. That's a lot of armor, brother. Also, we can get another Branded Warrior. There's not enough space on the floor to go for something like that, though. It really isn't. There's like, these are all not that great. We need something different if we're going to be going for another Branded Warrior. He's supposed to support someone. So I'm actually going to pass on that. Yeah, Light of Seraph, please. Increase that space on the bottom floor, please. Next up, Wax and Arches. I see Sponduli, I see HP, I see an Unstable Vortex. I'm pogging. I don't know what I want. Money is nice. Spell cost down is nice. We can get something good going on there as well. Mostly on our Flash Freezes. And we have 2. Could do something cool with Fortify. We don't want to have too many holdovers, because then, like, every, turn afterwards is just going to be armor, 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 nothing else to, really show for. Which with this deck is actually probably the plan. That I think about it. I mean, these guys are going to do great as well. Just trying to think, what unit buffs would, like, this guy benefit from? A multi-attack on him would be pretty sweet if we're lucky enough to get it. And we get to thin out some of the garbage from our deck. Just Sponduli, dude, and, a unit here. I think there's some value in making the deck a little less cluttered. This game's a little different from Slay the Spire in that regard, because the clutter is always there, whereas in this game you can throw those guys on like an upper floor and just sort of let them soak. Could be a good or a bad thing, depending on if the enemy has like a slay bonus, but you can still get rid of them. Large Stone. Maybe. That's all my money, but I don't know. Plus 10. I think you'd like to see that on the Siren of the Sea, get him going a little quicker. The Rage, however, probably not as much. Large Stoning the Branded Warrior. That does get him going as well. Makes it impossible to play in conjunction with everybody else if we want to do that. Right? 2, 5, 6, 7? Not impossible. That actually might not be a bad idea in its own right. It's like an ultra late game. Like, we want to squeeze him in after we do our Transcend Imps play. You know what? Let's try it. He'll be his own little secondary carry, and if we give him some buddies, such as our Train Stewards, he'll work with them. Dark Forge, almost skipped it. Let's go Wrathful 2, Slay 15 armor, damage, get plus 3 rage. Multi-strike. Hold up. Well, multi-strike is not bad either. Because if we end up getting strong enough, we start slaying 2 guys at once, we're going to get like huge armor bonus. I think it's a good idea to sort of mix and match here. Extra HP would be nice, but so long as we get the armor flowing in here, this shouldn't be an issue. Right? My logic sort of coming together here, right? Right? Enemies enter with Spell Shield. Do we even care about that? We're just sort of raging it up. We do. We do care. My spells are a good secondary carry for me. Alright, do them up. Hornbreaker. Siren. Play them spell cards. Played them in the wrong order. Oops. I also just didn't count at all. Yeah, you're gonna get away. Just gonna have to deal with it, you know? There we go, got them both. And you got both kills, so that's big damage up. There's the armor. We're only gonna get him. Just weaken whomever, wherever you can. I think that's good enough. There it is, another one of these. I don't want to blow it like this, but I may have limited choices if I want to get Transcendent bounce, so I am going to do it. There we go. 128 armor, he's in carry mode. He's going to actually get crippled before he gets up to the top floor, so we're good there. Keep him coming. Okay, just gotta make sure, you know? You could argue the extra rage damage would have been worth like the 2 damage we took there. And you would be right, but it's my game, and if you want to do that, you should buy it yourself. Not in a passive-aggressive sense, I'm just saying I made a mistake, and I don't want to be flamed for it, that's all, even though no one's blaming me. But still, we win. It's too easy. By that I mean keep it easy, please. Alright, not bad for our first game back, you know? Give myself a pat on the back. Tim, did you practice? Not at all, dude. I'm on a tight schedule on Mondays. I got TV shows to watch. By that I mean Twitch streams. It's D&D. Don't laugh. Ooh, important work. So that actually works on getting rid of the imps in a more efficient manner. Oh, battering ram, hold up. Deal damage to the front enemy equal to 4 times the armor. Yeah, that's the spell we need here, so... Send it my way. Firebound, deal 90 damage to the front enemy unit. Also good if we can freeze that in hand, but I don't see anyone getting up there right now, so not that great for us. Unless we start stacking your boys up there, but that's a problem in its own right. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit 5 times. Interesting. I don't think I want any of these. What's the use case here? You just buff it up with damage, right? You give it like a plus 10, and then it's 21 damage 5 times, which is, you know, I'll be honest, pretty good compared to some of our other spells. We got flash freezes that we're playing here, and we want to be upgrading these if we can, since, you know, Trinket's sort of working with it. So give me the 10 gold. Let's keep the deck thin. Keep the deck penny skiness. Another hell event. Dude, this is all good. This is like everything I want. You cannot convince me otherwise here. So extra damage is good, but what if I could entice you with a 3rd March of Shields? Yeah? Yeah. Conserve energy between turns. Decent. Consume part is played to get 5 health. How about we conserve energy? Maybe we can get like a big Wombus going down the line. There's no engine to Wombus it, but still. Train Steward, be gone. Train Steward, be gone. 26 cards thin. Nothing but armor. Let's keep this gravy train rolling. Alright. Non-boss enemies get multi-strike. This could work with us. This can work with us. Because if we get hit twice, we're getting more rage. And more rage means we kill harder, even though I only have 15 HP. Forgive me for being a coward. We're not going to overly risk anything here. I think we're just going to continue to cruise, and that's fine. Although we could have done it on this one, I'm telling you something. I may have made a mistake, but it's still the safe and consistent play. Lance him. Frostbite him. 2 damage. No problem. Actually, no, if these guys were multi-striking, we'd lose this guy. 4-8. 16-24. Okay, we wouldn't lose him, but it'd be pretty close. I had to put myself on the 2nd floor. You want me to, you know... debunk or demean myself, whatever the word is? No, you don't want that. Alright. Hold over, armor up. Hold over, armor up. Can't squeeze the Brandis Warrior in there. We'll wait for one more. You know the drill. Slap him here. Let it ride. Okay, oakley dokley. Fortify. Armor up. Armor up. Those who try will fortify. I want to do it here so this guy continues to get buffed. So we'll do this first. Remove view, so then just one individual going up there, save him some HP. Logic checks out. You're marching, I'm marching, and I'm marching. And I'm flaming, and I'm striking. Same deal here, save him some HP. Sure, he's gonna stick around longer, but that's fine. Lance it up here, get him a little bit more kapowie. We're not really punching that hard. I could use one of my rage buff cards right now. Or the, you know, shield wall that we got. Shield smash. You know what? Just let him be, dude. Don't at me right now. I'm well aware of the mistake I have made. Nobody at me. Because it won't matter here in a second. $608 damage. Do you guys think that's pretty good? I do. He didn't even make it to the top. Alright. I am justified. Return a random consume spell to your hand, which is none. Inferno. I do like myself a good meme. Imp in a box. I am going to take it because it's quite literally something to spam up with that guy up there, so he has some friends that he can buff up. And then we play Transcendent on our boy downstairs who really needs it. I don't think... Ooh... I do think I want that. There was a moment of like, yeah, we don't know. Hold up, yeah, we do. You don't or you do? You do. You absolutely do. And continue to thin out the deck from the garbage. I shall. It gets a little harder here because we like playing these spells. I like having my target spells so I can remove my imps when I don't need them any longer. So if I had to remove some, it is unfortunately going to be the Frozen Lances. Make room for some better spells, so we'll replace them with something even better. Next on the table is some Bufferooskies, and yeah... That's a good one. That's a quite good one. Another 10 doesn't really sell me, do anything for me, it's just kind of there. HP on the Guardian Stone. That's not a bad idea. Dude, just slap it on him. I could hold it over and wait for something better, but if I reroll and I get nothing, I've really put myself behind there, so... Grab some goods here, continue on. It's time for Fel's Wings of Light. Just gonna Scourge our deck, which is fine. We actually have a pretty good, like, you know, economic deck going on here. We're using all of our mana pretty consistently. And the turns we don't, we get to roll it over. Although, hitting me up with a 2-cost out the gate is quite rude. Like, incredibly rude. Like, one of my future turns are gonna suck rude, but hey. We can remove one problem here so it doesn't continue to compound on itself, but take some damage now for it. There's a lot of correct choices. The most correct choice is prepping some secondaries and doing something like that. And then just roasting you, because I don't like you. Good. And we're getting some damage through on Fel. Cool, it's under control, so we only have one of these going on in rotation. Most excellent. Continue to armor up. We haven't summoned any imps, so this guy is kind of a waste. You can use him as a fodder for the first hit, but we do want him to get hit anyway, so maybe not. We'll go ahead and go for a roast him. We're not really playing these, you know? Yeah, let's do something like that to him, and then maybe, you know, just continue to incant here, and then the pyre is gonna take a bit of a beating here, but that's okay, I think. Or not, I think, I know it's okay. Alright, there we go. This one's free. March him. March him. He's gonna give me another debuff. I want to rage, but like the debuffs are gonna get out of control, so I guess we'll just go for 2 spell procs or whatever. There we go. A friend. Enjoy. Alright, here's a turn where we can actually get rid of it. And we can imp in a box. And oh boy, can we imp in a box. Realize this is bad because he's getting armor and now it's harder to kill him. That is not the play. Bit of a dis-synergy. Say a bit. An extreme dis-synergy. Alright, one boy's getting through, a little bit of chip damage. We're saving mana on some turns, so we'll be able to get rid of our debuff cards in a picosecond. As such as you do. There's a way to get rid of him, and it's to march a shields him in the front. I've only just thought of the idea, but it might be a bit late for that. And yeah, another 13 or so damage, that's alright. HP is a resource, you gotta spend it. Dude, no chance. Negative chances, my friend. We don't even need the Transcendent. Send it. I'll be honest with you, I think Multi-Strike 3 might be the way to go for my my boss unit here. Coins in my pocket. Oh, double rage, double armor. Yeah. It's gonna be that. Extra unit space. Realistically, I know why it's going to be useful, but I think I might be just better off with extra card draw. I know what I wanted to do here, but you know, that guy's really just a secondary whatever. I don't really care to have him on the same floor. Hellhorn's going to be killing units anyway, so it's kind of just a bit of a wasted unit in you know, in the honest hindsight. Getting extra draws so we can play more spells, incant further. I mean, with this, we draw 3 cards, and then with 3 of those draws, we get to do our March or Shield rotation every turn for 30 extra armor. With the stone here, it's going to be 33 every turn, which is quite nice. Mix it up with the battering ram, and you got some magic right there. A bit of healing probably would be good. Probably. I got 2 more frozen lances I can get rid of and then bump up something else, however. I think it's going to be that. The healing is important. I'm not saying that. Oh, it's actually just Titan's Gratitude. I thought these were something else. Oops. And Titan's Gratitude are good for the immediate burst that we oh so desperately need. I'm going to remove some torches. Let's check out what the caverns have in store first. As long as it's something that's going to make me spend money, this is the right call. Make a unit cost 1. Oh my god. We've fit him in there. Alright. Puzzle piece fit. That is quite good. If he can get some kills. Otherwise, it's kind of just mediocre. But hey, you know, it's still pretty good. I'm glad to have it, you know? Alright, battering ram, cheaper. Remove consume. That's some big damage potential down the line. I think you gotta go for it. Plus 10 magic power. Not that great there. Let's put it on a torch. A little bit more targeted damage there. Can only help. And the Grand Finale upgrade is probably going to be the Multi-Strike 3. Like, this is decent. Like, that Rage 3 is good, but I think Multi-Strike 2, this is just going to do... I mean, hang on. I could do the math, right? I could. It might take me a moment because I'm not that smart. It's like, you know, smack, smack, smack. And if you get strong enough, 3 kills. Oh, look at that. 30 extra armor. And then it's like, and they hit him a few times and the rage... It's what I want, and I feel like it's correct. I didn't do the math. You know what about your graphing calculator? You do it, alright? Your Texas 69 instrument or whatever it's called. Non-boss units get +8 attack. No. We've been a coward the whole way through. We will continue to be a coward. And an opening hand indeed. We're pretty much cleaning house. It's a very minor increase on the damage, but hey, it's still good. He's gonna get away and do a bit of damage to the top floor. We'll handle that in a picosecond. I'll handle it now. Actually, we're probably just gonna let him get away. 4, 8, 12, 16, 40 damage. That's a bit much. So here's how we'll manage it. Slap that there. I am clearing this floor. Totally fine. March. March. We'll do a bit of frost biting. And we'll soften him up. So he's still going to get there, but he's only going to get like a good 3 hits in. And if we get one more of our good smite cards, we can deal with that effectively. Oh, Nelly. I don't get to play any of my imps, is the downside of this whole situation. But the incants are probably going to make up for it, maybe. Again, I don't really do the math, but the answer is probably, right? Alrighty, Is gonna go down to 80. Just the torch would be enough to sort of even it out. He's going down to 88. I could do another 42 here. He's still gonna get double smacked regardless if I do 2 or not, so this... Actually, no, I need to do 2. You motherfucker. And then another one's gonna get away here. Compromise. We do this. He only gets 2 smacks in. And then we do this. Which increases our damage and is able to kill this guy so he doesn't get away with more Sponduli. We good? We're good. Man, this Colorbeard really did not pan out, did it? Also, this imp in a box is of questionable nature as well, but some extra stuff there, so whoopee. And if they dare get through, they're in for a rude awakening, let me tell you. We're clearing the floor, so this is all fine and dandy. It's quite fine and quite dandy, I'll have you know. Alright. Keep them coming. To say we could smite him and then we get the damage, right? No. The frostbite is permanent, so this would be somewhat foolish for a little bit more damage. In fact, all of this would be foolish for a little bit more damage. Just do that, and then cast this into the ether. Hello, final boss. You have fallen. Before I even got your name. 137, 153, 132 armor. Send it. Very good. Dude, I love Hellhorn. Burst, dude. So powerful. So fragile, but so powerful. Inflame. Apply 4 rage and 5 armor. Quite good. It's exactly what we need. I can't do 2. I'm sorry. I could grab this just on the off chance we get a little bit extra oomph out of it. We don't have like any money to really shoot for an upgrade. I'm still gonna grab it on the off chance it can help us thin out a little bit of like an early horde on the upcoming floor. You're gonna go for that hell event, just for the hell event. Wait a minute, I did have 2 frozen lances left. Am I stupid? Well, we're gonna get rid of them now. They are of minimal use now. The hell events, you already know. March of Shields. Just take a peek and see what we can afford. Okay, everything. Nice. Rage does not decay on friendly units. Damn. If I was not a coward and went for any of the extra events, that would actually be like a cincher. Like, that would easily secure the victory. The George. The W. But instead, we'll settle for... double stack. On that, which is not that bad, to be honest, because that's good damage. That's all we'll be able to afford, but you know what? That's a good one to afford. So that extra spell card I grabbed that's going to do 1 damage to everybody, it's garbage. That's okay. We removed 2 other garbage cards, so... only like half bad. Alright, step 1, get stacked. Like, super stacked as soon as possible. If a few units get by, it's fine. We have 81 HP to leverage. And that is doable. Opening hand is awful. Quite bad. Very, very bad. Like, very concerned bad. We need to get rid of problem children. That armor is going to be annoying. Okay. Slightly better. It's 100 damage to everybody. No, there's the front unit. Which would help us kill him. We need to conserve our energy if we're going to go for that play. We can do this. We can go for armor and dunk him. We need to get rid of you, though. And this is fine. That's very minimal damage coming through. Okay, I'm going to die. That's not what we want to see. Another 2 of them are getting through. Not the worst. Still not the worst. Is dicey. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're in the groove now. Armor. Let's do this first. Smite 1. Bit of a galaxy brain? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Hang on. Music's actually stressing me out here. So I can guard Chomper. Smite him. Armor. Put this guy in the... armor, put this guy in the front. Or we can let him take 2 hits. Hold up. We have to do the math here. So, you know what? If it's gonna take a minute, it's gonna take a minute. So, on the table. 44 damage. HP, 27. I could just double armor myself and I will be A-okay. I'm just going to be very low on HP. means we get stronger. Right? 40, 47. You're gonna hit me a bunch and I'm gonna start clearing through. Because the other issue is we're not killing anything here. So you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Armor. Armor. He lives. Then we do this to get a future energy for the spike. We smite this. And then we go for the fledgling here. Rages up everybody else. We use the torch on one of these backline units. They're still getting through. We've reduced the amount of damage we're taking. And we gave space for our incanting unit, which needs to show up now. And there it be. Oh wait, did I just lose? Not quite, but it's pretty damn close. Unless I miscounted. There's nothing I could do anyway, but I did miscount, so let's just pretend nothing bad is happening and everything is hunky-dory. And more guys are getting through, which is bad. No, 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 no. Come back. No, dude, no. Oh my god. It's fucking over. No. Fuck. Just a little too slow to the punch. My opening hand actually screwed me over because I didn't get him in addition to some actual like potent spells, mostly because I got rid of most of them. Really cost me because if we survive this, I think we just win, right? Or am I just too confident and realize that I actually don't have enough rage damage here, and the units are just flooding through? It's the latter. You win some, you dim some. That was a good shot. I needed to be a little more aggressive early on with my trials for that one, for sure. Lesson learned, though. Lesson learned. And a solid run, nonetheless. I'm back to the normal, potentially 2 to 3 videos a week. We'll try and do more. I will honestly do my best to do more. I'm gonna cook myself some dinner, enjoy the rest of my evening. For you guys, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, etc. Whenever it is for you, and I will see you all, ideally tomorrow, for the next one. Take it easy, everybody.